Hi everyone, and welcome to Healthy Habitude Hub. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 medical innovations to look for in 2023. Medical technology is constantly evolving, and there are some exciting innovations on the horizon that could revolutionize the way we diagnose and treat diseases. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the most promising medical innovations that are expected to make a big impact in 2023. Whether you're a patient, a healthcare provider, or just someone who's interested in the latest medical advances, this video is for you. So stay tuned, and let's get started. Number 1. Asynchronous telemedicine. The phrase asynchronous telemedicine, which is relatively new, describes consultations that do not occur in real time or involve face-to-face interaction. Remotely, but you submit the data medical records for examination, and you'll hear back from someone in the distance later. Live communication is absent. A variety of things, including email and text messaging services. Due to severe and widespread shortages of doctors, I believe that asynchronous medicine will experience a boom in 2023. Examples of this include remote care platforms and skin checking apps. Remote care services will become increasingly infeasible in the long run, but if you can share data and anticipate receiving treatment, diagnosis insights, or monitoring from a distance after some kind of time delay, that's good enough, obviously not for managing a wide range of medical conditions in an emergency. Number 2. mRNA vaccines. They are a novel class of vaccines that work by eliciting an immune response in the body through messenger RNA. mRNA vaccines introduce a fragment of mRNA that corresponds to a viral protein, typically a small portion of a protein found on the virus's outer membrane, in contrast to traditional vaccines that contain weakened or dead bacteria or viruses. Vaccine-derived mRNA does not change DNA or enter the nucleus. The way mRNA vaccines function is by introducing a segment of mRNA that is equivalent to a viral protein that cells can manufacture. The immune system creates specific proteins known as antibodies in response to the foreign protein as part of a typical immunological response. The only mRNA vaccines that are currently approved or permitted in the U.S. are those for COVID-19. These vaccines employ mRNA to instruct cells to replicate the spike protein, which is a protein found on the outside of the coronavirus. Because of their high potency, ability to develop quickly, potential for low-cost manufacture, and safe administration, mRNA vaccines are a promising alternative to conventional vaccine approaches. Researchers have been studying and working with mRNA vaccines for decades, and mRNA vaccines have been studied before for flu, Zika, rabies, and cytomegalovirus. Number 3. Ambient and ambient emotion AI. Emotion AI ambient technologies refer to technologies that do not disrupt your attention. When you enter a room, the lights turn on in the hue that you personally like, something that doesn't interfere with your daily activities, work habits, way of thinking, or emotional state. Artificial intelligence, AI, is the term used to describe conversation engines that use artificial intelligence and give you the impression that they are empathetic or compassionate. I find it really fascinating that the two technologies can be combined, since it would allow us to use digital health gadgets at last. Perhaps chatbots powered by AI will give us the impression that we are being looked after. Although there is emotion involved, this ambient technology won't change the way we manage our lives or the decisions we make about our health. Number 4. Skin patches. In the medical field, skin patches are becoming more and more common for continuously monitoring health metrics and vital signs. These flexible, thin gadgets stick to the skin, providing patients with a handy and pleasant monitoring option. Famous instances of these patches include epidermal patches, which allow for continuous, non-invasive health monitoring by simultaneously detecting blood pressure, heart rate, and other chemicals like glucose and alcohol. Innovators in the concurrent monitoring of cardiovascular signals and biochemical parameters, soft, flexible skin patches measure blood pressure, heart rate, and biochemical levels. In order to provide real-time information at home or in an emergency, wireless skin patch sensors use sensitive silicon-based sensors to assess vital signs. They also communicate with hospital networks and cell phones. Long-term vital parameter monitoring is made possible by wearable smart patches, which use less resources because they are composed of both reusable and disposable parts. By continually monitoring vital signs and enabling real-time identification of abnormalities, these cutting-edge skin patches are useful in critical care situations and for controlling chronic illnesses like diabetes and hypertension. Number 5. Smart TVs for remote care. By enabling patients to receive medical treatment from the comfort of their own homes, smart TVs with remote care capabilities present a novel approach to the delivery of healthcare. These smart TVs are outfitted with specialized remote health platforms that enable users to conveniently access virtual healthcare and telemedicine services. Typically, the procedure entails customers establishing a connection between their smart TVs and built-in cameras and the healthcare platform. After connecting, users can go through a variety of virtual health services, such as evaluating the qualifications and profiles of doctors and doing video interviews to find a good healthcare provider. It is simple to schedule appointments, and they are frequently available quickly. The doctor uses the TV's camera for video conferencing during the session, or it can even be integrated with other gadgets like the Samsung Galaxy Watch. Following the exam, consumers have the option to assess their experiences and book follow-up visits. For those who find it difficult to visit to a physical healthcare institution, smart TVs for remote care provide an easy and accessible way to receive healthcare. I hope you found this video informative and exciting. These innovations have the potential to revolutionize the way we diagnose and treat diseases and improve the quality of life for millions of people around the world. I'm looking forward to seeing how these technologies develop in the coming year, and I'm excited to see how they can be used to make our world a healthier place. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more health and wellness content.